You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move mountains, we gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I like the waves. I'll rise up in silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring it to its feet. Move mountains, and I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. And for that we have each other, and we will rise, we will rise, we'll rise, we'll rise. I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again, and we'll rise up. I like the waves. We'll rise up in spite of the ache. We'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again.
Nation, it has been an honor to watch you guys grow. We've made it. We're in senior year. You can do this. We only have a little bit farther to go, but we can. Please be safe in these times, because before you know it, we're going to be at graduation. Speak to you all soon. Congratulations.
My name is Anabel. Can everybody please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening. Muy buenas noches. Parents, Board of Education members, Central Office Administration, Superintendent Johnson, Principal Redler, and the class of 2021. It is my pleasure this evening to welcome everyone to our senior convocation. My name is Suznovich, and I'm the 12th grade Vice Principal. The class of 2021 has endured and persevered during these times since the middle of their junior year and this fall during the COVID pandemic. The class has adopted a new mindset and used their learning over the past 12 years to overcome and be successful during these uncertain times. Google Meets and Zoom meetings for classes, college tours, and financial literacy have become the new norm. Tonight, we, the New Brunswick Public School community, celebrate you, the class of 2021 at New Brunswick High School. You are our future leaders and will shape and change our society. Tonight, we will hear from our current class leaders, our superintendent, our principal, and our two keynote speakers, who are alumni and our leaders and our frontline heroes. Continued success to all our seniors this year and the coming years. Thank you and enjoy the program.
Good afternoon, my name is Shellsea Vasquez, your 2021 class president. First off, I wouldn't have imagined doing this right in front of a screen. I was imagining speaking and standing in front of all of you, but I'll use what I have right in front of me. I want to congratulate all of you for coming this far. We're finally seniors, and it feels as if it went by so fast. I know this year as a senior has been different. Instead of experiencing our first day of school, like every other year, we experienced a virtual first day. I know the transition to online learning was difficult for most of us. We made it this far. This year might have been the most challenging year. Most of us experienced grief, pain, and sorrow, but that just makes us stronger and resilient. That's what makes us different from any other graduating class. I've also worried about my senior year as well. I was worried about my soccer season being canceled, but my team and I had the opportunity to play. This year is our year, guys. No matter how difficult it may be, we still managed to move forward. I know we went through a lot of things from dealing with COVID, having it affect our learning to doing school virtually. Our goal is to graduate and not only make our parents, family, and friends proud, but ourselves. We could finally say, I did it. I graduated high school. 2020 may not have been a good year, but as 2021 is approaching, let's make it a good year. Let's show everyone that we can make a difference. Thank you for listening to my speech, guys.
Good afternoon. My name is Tyana Riles. I am your class of 2021 Vice President. We're finally seniors, and it's not often that we've all been looking forward to. But sometimes when you're faced with a challenge, you have to make the best of the situation you're placed in. To be honest, life is really happening. We're closer to graduation than you think, and the world is waiting for us. 2020 has opened my eyes to so many different things in the world and within myself. Sometimes making connections within yourself helps the connections with the world become a bit easier. I think life is like a handful of Sour Patch Kids. Right now it's sour, and eventually it'll get sweet. But I think that if we all keep continuing to strive, then we know we're doing something right. Strive is defined in Webster's dictionary as 1, to devote serious effort and energy, and 2, to struggle in opposition. This is literally us. So keep striving and doing your best, and I hope to see you guys soon.
Greetings. Greetings to our high school seniors and our soon-to-be, and I say soon-to-be, graduating class of 2021. Look, I wish I didn't have to speak to you virtually, and I truly wish we had the opportunity to meet today collectively in person, but we have to adjust to the times that we're in. But I do want to assure you that pretty soon, all this will be over, so hang tough. Just allow me to be very brief this evening. I know there are many speakers that would like to share their wisdom, or may have shared their wisdom already. But I would like to share with you maybe 4 things that I think are very, very important that you should know. So first off, you don't have to tell me how challenging it has been for you. It has been tough. It has been difficult in ways that we have never seen before. You have lived through some of the toughest times. These unforeseen challenges caused by the coronavirus have taken a significant toll on people around the world, people in our communities, and even our loved ones. More so, you are now witnessing a great divide in our country, a lot of political unrest, which is a result of a divisive presidential election. So things seem tough for us right now, and we may be confused. But I want you to know that these experiences are not necessarily a bad thing. They are valuable life lessons that I need you to learn from. So to learn from these things, I want you to try to use these 4 traits for the rest of your school year and for the rest of your life. First off, I want you to be observant. Careful observation includes the ability to document details and to collect data through our senses. And when I speak of senses, I'm speaking specifically of listening and seeing. So when we watch more and we listen more, we start to develop a perception. And through that perception, we start to develop a better understanding of the circumstance, and more so a better understanding of the world. I want you to continue to be curious. Curiosity forces us to keep an open mind and allow us to gain a deeper knowledge of the learning and of the experiences. So I want you to continue to ask questions. I want you to continue to ask why. I want you to continue to ask what if, and never allow anyone to tamper down your curiosity. By being curious, you open channels for improvements. I also want you to be objective. I want you to focus on the facts. I want you to focus on the facts, and I want you to focus on the science behind the facts. This will allow you to keep your emotions from affecting your judgment and your decisions. A lot of times, people make decisions when they're emotional. They could be angry, they could be sad, they could be happy, and based on the emotions, they make decisions. But there is a likelihood that those decisions or those judgments are poor because it was based on their emotions. It was not based on facts and the sciences. So allow yourself to be objective. And when you're making decisions or you're making judgments, focus on the facts and the sciences behind those facts. Trust me. The last trait that I want you to really pay attention to is I want you to be compassionate, and I want you to be empathetic. Be compassionate by understanding the concerns of others and seeing things from their point of view. A lot of times we are closed-minded. A lot of times we think that we know things, that we're right, we're 100% right, and in fact, we're not. We don't allow ourselves to see other people's point of views, or we don't allow ourselves to care about others. That's not good. I want you to press hard to be compassionate, care about things, care about others, and be empathetic. Allow yourself to listen, to observe, right? To make better perceptions of others by being empathetic. That's the only way we can improve the world that we're around. So if you continue to use these 4 traits, they will help you think critically, and they will help you plan ahead, which then allows you to continue to move forward. You want to know where you're headed before you get there. So in closing, as I speak to you today, I want to applaud each and every one of you for your academic successes the past 3 years. But we're not over yet. We are not over. We still have a few more months to go. And I need you to buckle down. And I need you to get in those books. And I need you to log into those Google Meets. And I need you to help your other peers who may be struggling. We're not over. We need to keep pushing forward in our studies. And if we continue to do that, I look forward to speaking to each and every one of you on or about June 24th when I'm handing over your high school diploma. So be safe, wear your mask, and let's get it. Let's go out there and do some amazing things. Looking forward to the rest of the year. Go do it.
Good evening. My name is Liliane Martinez, and I am the Project Manager and Event Coordinator of Class of 2021. It is my pleasure to introduce to you today our keynote speaker, Cherelle Needham. Cherelle is an alumni of New Brunswick High School, Class of 2014. She is 24 years old and is currently working at Robert Wood Johnson Health, located in New Brunswick, New Jersey, as a clinical care technician. She has received her associate's degree in recreational arts and physical education and is currently pursuing a bachelor's degree in nursing at Keene University. Her passion in life is to help people and give back to her community as much as she can. She has gone through many hardships in and out of high school with a season-ending injury that changed her major. Her experiences opened her eyes to the reality that life is different beyond high school and that there's so many obstacles to face afterwards. With hard work and perseverance, you will overcome them. Education is a key tool in becoming successful. Education is a vital growth and well-being of our future. It is the best way to advance through life to bigger and better opportunities. It has enhanced her way of life and opened so many doors to new careers and opportunities.
Hi, my name is Cherelle Needham, and I'm an alumni of the class of 2014. First off, class of 2021, let me congratulate you on graduating high school. You're receiving a high school diploma, and that is no small feat. You've worked extremely hard to get here, and I'm very proud of you, just as many others are. Alumni, myself, family, friends, and I'm very sure you should be proud of yourself as well. You've accomplished something great. It's a milestone in your lives. Don't take it lightly. Enjoy the moment. I'm glad that Ms. Dawson and Mr. Suznovich were able to set up a video for you guys to acknowledge your accomplishment and honor you as well, and I'm honored to be a part of this video. Now, a little bit about myself currently. I am working at Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital as a clinical care technician. I work in the recovery room with nurses, doctors, anesthesiologists, and it's been a great experience. I'm currently enrolled at Kane University. I'm working on a nursing degree. I actually found a passion for helping people. I've always had that passion, but I just never knew what I specifically wanted to do. I've been out of high school for 6 years. I did change my major a couple times, but I never stopped pursuing education. It was a great opportunity to be able to know that education can open doors and show you different things, because if I didn't know specifically what I didn't want, at least I could figure out what I did want, and I was glad that I went through those experiences and those hardships. Another hardship that I went through, unfortunately, in high school was that I tore my ACL my junior year. So I played on the basketball team for 3 years, and I was a part of it my senior year, but obviously sidelined. It was a great experience, and I'm so happy that I was still able to play. Pretty decent player, but unfortunately injuries happen, and I'm glad that I went through it. It taught me so much, and it made me grow as, an individual. It took so much hard work to get back to the court. So moving forward with that, I went to Middlesex County College, and I actually got my 2-year degree as well. So I played basketball there as well for 2 years, and it was incredible. I was so happy to be able to get back on the court and be a part of that experience, and it just showed all my hard work and all my perseverance. So to the class of 2021, just know that your accomplishment is being acknowledged, and it's truly incredible and great. And I am so happy for all of you. I'm wishing you, your families, and wishing well for your futures. Congratulations again from a fellow alumni. I hope to wish you well. Take care. Be well.
Now I present to you First Lieutenant Tyana Pelaez. First Lieutenant Pelaez was born in New Brunswick, New Jersey, to Wilfredo Garcia and Alicia Pelaez. First Lieutenant Pelaez holds a bachelor's in science sports medicine from Norwich University. She participated in the Norwich Army Reserve Officer Training Corps program and earned a commission into the United States Army as a chemical, biological, radiological, nuclear officer in 2017. First Lieutenant Pelaez's assignments include Battalion Chemical Officer, 1st Battalion, 64 Armored Regiment, CBRN Mount Reconnaissance Platoon Leader, 92nd Chemical Company, 83rd Chemical, Biological, Radiological, Nuclear Battalion. 1st Lieutenant Pelaez military education includes CBRN Basic Officer Course. 1st Lieutenant Pelaez awards include Army Achievement Medal, National Defense Service Ribbon, Korean Defense Service Ribbon, and the Army Service Ribbon. 1st Lieutenant Pelaez earned her promotable status and will be transitioning into the Military Intelligence Corps. She will attend the Captain Career Course at Fort Huachuca, Arizona, beginning January 2020.
Good evening, class of 2021. I'm First Lieutenant Diana Garcia Pelaez, and I am here to let you know a little bit of my story growing up in New Brunswick. I am first generation Mexican American and the first one to graduate from college. I am the oldest of 5 children, and both of my parents are factory employees. Growing up in New Brunswick was challenging because being the oldest meant it came with responsibilities. So I had to make sure that I picked up my siblings after school, take them home, make sure that they showered, make sure they completed their homework, make sure that they ate their dinner and go to bed on time. So I was basically the second mom in the family. So after all of that was done, then it was my time, which meant I had to do my homework and study for exams. So at a young age, I learned to be self-accountable for myself, which is a pretty good skill set to learn specifically for college. So my senior year of high school, I applied to colleges, and throughout my whole high school career, I was part of the National Honor Society, Junior ROTC, the soccer team, and track team. I don't even know how I managed that schedule, but I did it. After getting accepted to all these colleges, I decided to go to Norwich University. Norwich University is one of the oldest private military colleges. So this college is actually in Norfolk, Vermont. It was a different experience because in Norwich, you really don't see that diversity. Now you do, but before you really didn't. So it was different, a different lifestyle. It was a military lifestyle. Diversity was not that big at that time, so I was a minority. I did experience a little bit of racism, which I learned how to stand up for myself. And it taught me that I am one of them. I literally belong. That's what it taught me, that I belong no matter what, no matter the color of your skin, no matter the gender that you are. If you want it, then you belong there. So that's what I learned. My junior year of college is when I actually got a contract with the Army. So my second semester of junior year, that's when I had to do a swim test, a combat fitness swim test. And at that time, I didn't know that I was afraid of water. I had no problem getting inside the water. It was just the fact of jumping in with all this gear in a deep end and coming right back up. Yeah, so I was afraid of drowning. So I did experience my first panic attack while I was trying to learn that technique. I think that panic attack was like maybe like an hour to like an hour and a half. And from there was an actual retired Navy SEAL that actually talked to me while I was having my panic attack and asked me why I was there. And answering that question, why I was there and why I was doing it, was for my family and for myself. So I did overcome that fear of water. I did pass my swim test. I kept my contract. And then my senior year, I was told that I was not going to go active duty, that I was going to go into the reserve component. So that's when I told my cadre, what do you mean? Like, I have proved myself that I want to go active duty and that I deserve to go active duty. So basically, I was told you're going to go into the reserve component. And then my second semester of senior year of college, that's when the Army was expanding. So to my luck, my name was actually submitted to Big Army, and they were like, hey, do you want to take this future officer in the active duty component? And then lo and behold, a month before my commissioning, I got accepted into active duty. And that's after commissioning, I was an active duty officer. So the moral of the story is, whatever goals you have set for yourself, just keep them in sight and know that you are your own advocate, you are your own spokesperson. So always fight for what you want and be determined to get what you want. So whatever your goals are, even if you think they're not obtainable, because I did at one point didn't think that I was going to become an officer, and it was just a dream, and I made it possible because I was determined. And I always live by this quote: a dream doesn't become reality through magic. Hard work, determination, and sweat is what makes it. And that quote is from Colin Powell. It wasn't verbatim, but it was just my paraphrase of it. I live by that quote, so I hope that this quote actually helps you.
Welcome, graduating class of 2021, to your convocation ceremony. What is high school convocation? The convocation ceremony provides a glimpse into your future through stories presented by key speakers and provides an opportunity for you to reflect on your previous years in New Brunswick High School. You, through this experience, can focus on your personal growth and achievements as you work toward graduation as a senior, the New Brunswick High School graduating class of 2021. You will face challenges this year, some that no other graduating class has faced during their educational career. However, I am confident that you will be successful as a result of your confidence, flexibility, knowing how to work collaboratively with your peers, and your determination to succeed. I am wondering if you are thinking, it is not possible. You can change impossible to I'm possible. How can I do that, you might ask? Well, to start, you need to have a plan, a dream, and why not a big dream that you could turn into a plan? Create goals, short-term and long-term. Keep your focus, have fun, but be safe in your decision-making and in your actions. Dave Ramsey, a popular finance advisor, said, "A goal without a plan is just a dream." Dreams are great and inspire creativity. However, in order to make your dreams become a reality, you have to have a plan. Write your goals on your notebook, write your plan, and draw arrows pointing to those goals. Is your goal to go to college? To learn what you need to know to start a business? To work as a professional? Is your goal simply to graduate? Never hold yourself back. Always work forward, even when you make mistakes, and you will. We all make mistakes. Learn from those moments and make your mistakes moving forward. Volunteer to help others. You will find that helping others not only brings great satisfaction, but helps you to create an inventory of connections with people that might help you in your life's journey. Find something you are passionate about. You might have heard the phrase, if you like what you do and are passionate about it, work does not feel like work. I look forward to cheering you on and supporting you as you work toward attaining your goals through this school year. I look forward to acknowledging every student at your graduation, the graduating class of 2021. Remember, create goals, create a plan, don't hold yourself back, and focus on making what seems to be impossible possible.